Alright, so this is the last of my comparison videos. I used to have two GTX 680 4GB cards, and I played several games with Nvidia Surround and recorded what type of performance I got with the 680s. I went through EVGA step-up program. I now have two GTX 780s. I'm going to play the same games, same levels, and see what type of performance boost I get. So today's game, as you can see, is Crysis 3. I'll go ahead and take you through my graphics options. My resolution is at 5888 by 1080. Anti-aliasing is disabled. Texture resolution is set to very high, along with system spec. That is the highest setting for Crysis 3. Vertical sync is shut off. Don't know why. I'm not going to get anywhere close to 60 frames per second, but I shut it off anyway, just out of habit. So you can see there, very high is the highest setting for Crysis 3. I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out. I lost my tripod, by the way, so this camera is sitting on top of a stack of cardboard boxes, so bear with me. Also, I'm playing with an Xbox 360 controller because I cannot reach my keyboard and mouse because I'm standing behind that pile of cardboard boxes, so this gameplay may not be that great. But it's all about how pretty it is.
Untitled Chapter indicates they're still in the area. Light up a large area. Try them out in the lake there. Hey, what's that? Heads up, Prophet. Cell reinforcements en route.
Oh, I didn't know I could shoot that. Didn't know it was destructible. Sorry, this controller is kind of a nightmare. But yeah, it's running a lot better with my 780s.
Shoot him!
I think that's everybody. What did we do last time? I think I went up here to the top of this hill. So yeah, I'm going to attach my 680 gameplay video onto the end of this video, and you can see how much better my 780s do. So this is it. If anybody has any recommendations for some other games that you want to see with the 780s and SLI, let me know. If I have the games, I'll be happy to make a gameplay video for you. I think in my last video I came over here and looked at the horizon. Yeah, it's pretty. So there you go. Any questions, any comments, go ahead and leave those. Alright, so the last game I'm going to try out with my 680s is Crysis 3. So I'm using Nvidia Surround. I'm running it with my two GTX 680 4GB cards. I'm on EVGA step-up program. I'm actually up right now in the queue, so they're just going over my paperwork to make sure my invoices are all good. Once they're done with that, I'm going to send in these two 680s, and they're going to send me two 780s in return. So what I'm doing is I'm playing some games with my 680s, and Once I get my 780s, I'll play the same games, same levels, and we'll see what type of performance boost I get. I'll go ahead and show you my graphics settings. I'll zoom in real quick. So I'm at 5888 by 1080 resolution. I have bezel correct turned on. That's why that's kind of a strange resolution. Anti-aliasing is disabled. Everything else is set to very high, which is the highest setting in Crysis 3. You can see here everything's set to very high. Motion blur is disabled. That's typically on by default, but I don't like it, so I shut it off. Let me zoom back out. Okay. So you can see my video memory is at about 2.2 gigahertz. That's gigabytes. That's actually less than what Battlefield 3 was running at. Battlefield 3 was running at about 2.6, so that's kind of surprising. Although my frames per second isn't all that high, it's running pretty smooth as opposed to Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 I get a frame stutter. No frame stutter here. Sorry, a micro stutter. I'm not sure if this is one of the more graphically intensive levels in the game. I assume it probably would be, considering all the grass and foliage in general. They just elevated the threat level because I shot a barrel full of gasoline. Okay, let's see, where do I go? Have any? I do not have any bows, any arrows.
Warning. Insurgent activity reported in perimeter structure.
Apparently that's a friendly, yeah.
Hey, how'd you find that gun? It's not important. I hope you know what you're messing with. Come on, we'll cut through the tunnels to the train yard.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in there for demo purposes. I'll hang out here. So yeah, there you go. Runs pretty well with my 680s. I'm actually a bit surprised, considering I have all the settings turned up to as high as they will go. Other than anti-aliasing, which I have disabled, I thought it would be pretty much unplayable, but I consider this playable. It's running pretty smooth. Nowhere near as smooth as it would be if I was playing on one monitor, but I'm actually enjoying this. So there you go. Any questions, any comments, go ahead and leave those.